All right, it's 4 minutes till 10 here, and I'm going to go ahead and get this stream started. C2C, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us today. Yeah, I need to get another level. So, what I'm doing today is I am continuing my... yeah, that's fine. I'm continuing my Ironman on stream because I haven't had a chance to actually record. I have done a bit of stuff off camera, building and upgrading and such, but most of what I've done is explore. I explored, you know, this area here, did a little bit of gathering stuff, and this damage got done by a rocket drone. I've re-added the blocks that got destroyed, but I don't yet have a multi-tool, which I don't think I can even learn, or don't think I even have here yet. I should be able to learn it if I get another level, which I'm almost to another level. But so hopefully this is my plan for this stream is I'm going to not die, of course, but I'm going to try to get through with the weekly mission. Hey, we can get some food from these. My goal is to get through the weekly mission, and hopefully once I get that done, I will I'll either die doing it, or I'll get it done and I will be ready for next week. So, okay, so what I'm doing right now is I'm building things to put on my hover vessel here. Now, I'm thinking, do I want to use these, or do I want to put them on the outside here? Or do I just want to build my own brand new hover vessel? I think I just want to put these on the outside here, which means I'm going to need a few more of those. Now, of course, I don't have any Sathium, so I can't make any hardened steel. I do have a few deserts marked. I've got one here. I think that, and I think like along here is a desert. So I'll probably head down here and try to get some Sathium to upgrade my armor. But I went ahead and got a starter vessel stuff going because I'm hoping, let's see, where should I put this? I'll put this back here where the fridge normally goes. I'm hoping to get a mini pod going because I've got to find the weapons bunker on this planet because I don't know where it is. So, all right, let's go ahead, pop that there. Let's put trying to think. Okay. Let's salvage. I know those, I won't get anything back from them. But at least now I'll have a place to put some things. Okay. So that should be relatively equal. Okay. So what I want to do, I want this. Let me think. How do I want to do this? Okay, make a few more blocks. I really need to get a multi-tool going, but I haven't found any promethium yet. The base is currently running on fuel power that I put in here. I put a fuel thing there, and there's a generator on top. Because its solar panels aren't making enough solar energy to work continuously while I'm crafting things. So I'm having to occasionally go out and get wood to make biofuel with, which is annoying, but it's what I got to do. Okay, that should be plenty, hopefully. All right, let's see. Now I could go ahead and add these here, but I want a bit more defense than just that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put let's see. How am I going to do this? I don't know how I want to do this. All right, let's utilize these. Let's put this one. I don't know. I really don't know how I'm going to do this. Okay, let's see. If I utilized these instead, and I put them here, see, it just looks weird. Okay, let's do it like this. Let's put this here. Is that right? No. Let's do this. This is why I need a multi-tool. Okay. Let's put this here. This here. Then I can put all right, what I really want with this, the way that it looks. All right, let's put this on here like so. Okay. And then okay. And then these will go on there left and right. This let's go ahead and make up some more blocks because I ran out because I don't have a multi-tool to just pull them up. Okay. Which means I'm going to have to do the same on this side. Like that. This one can be like that. That. And that. Now I know it looks really weird. Oh, I have one more block. I need to put this one here. All right, now that I know that looks really weird, but that's the way I'm going to do it. For now, I don't know. I might just make a whole new hover vessel eventually, but for now, that's going to be our thing. I'm going to need some ammo. I'm not going to be able to make up that much, probably, but I do need to go get some more wood. Now, one good thing that they did in Alpha 8.6 is they made it so that the survival tool doesn't use stamina anymore. So it's just like free resources. I don't know if it's really good or not, but it's something they did that I like from a I don't have to use resources to get stuff point of view. You know what I need to do? Which I forgot to do. Let me do it right now. What I forgot to do is change the stream name, which I seem to always be doing. There we go. Now everyone should know what it is. Okay, let's put that in there so it can make more nitrocellulose. Okay. How close am I to leveling? Just a bit. Hi, Cricket. Bye, Cricket. No meat. I'll take your stuff anyway. Okay. It's night now. What? You angry? You angry, Cricket? Huh? Huh? You angry? Okay. Why did I put that in there? That doesn't go in there. There. Okay, let's see. Just a little more to get to level 7. I wonder if I can take that thing out. Probably not. Soon the night raptors ought to be coming. They come every night. And they usually spawn like right on top of my base. All right, let's just go ahead and do that. All right, let's see. You're not quite done yet. You are done. Okay, let's grab what ammo we have. Oh, the base is out of fuel. Okay, let's grab these. Put them in here. Not going to make that many, but it'll start making some. You have a little bit of fuel. So I'm going to go ahead and take you out. Let's go ahead and group. And then I like that those stay now. Let's go no predators. Those don't matter. Okay, so now my turrets are all set to the same thing. Let's head. Let's see. Let's head east and check out this other destroyed shelter. There's probably a drone around it. And we can hopefully see what's around there as well. Hopefully we'll find a promethium deposit somewhere soon. Oh, that's a lot of lag. Bonjo, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us today. Okay, so this destroyed shelter is up this way. And over here. Yep, there is a drone. 2 drones. Okay. I'm not gonna worry about the spiders. Oh, that's a lot of lag. That's a minigun drone. Okay. So let's come on up here. Really? You are one of the most annoying creatures in the game. Okay. Now let's land. Let's go ahead and for now okay. Let's see. What on here is worth salvaging? And that's probably it. Those don't give me anything. The walls just give me regular steel. Those I think might give me like a sathium, like a glass plate. Okay. Take that off. So let's continue this direction. I really just need to get like one more creature to get to level 7. Or one more discovery. Yeah, I know I forgot to loot the drones. I forgot. I'm not going back. Okay, is this a sand area? It is a beach. Well, that sucks. But there is something out this direction. It could be detecting the what the elemental space race thing. It probably is. And now it's detecting something else as well. Alright, I see the elemental space race thing. I don't know why they have it on... I mean, it is Taladar and Akua both have the elemental space race POI. Michael Denier, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us today. Well, the golem spawns, they only spawn at night now. So it makes sense because that's the way that it worked on the desert planets. So they made it so that they only spawn at night, but that's something that I'm okay with. Vehicle port, do not want to go near there. Okay, let's head. This direction. Is this? No, this is a beach. Village! Another thing that we cannot loot because it has spawners on it. I'm primarily looking for ore deposits. So, I'm going to be honest. Completely honest. And I'm not really that into this season of Empyrion Ironman. And I'll tell you why. Because, the multiple reasons, but the first reason is Cap and I have already gone ahead. Well, I went ahead and did a lot of work on what we're calling Ultimate Ironman, which is basically just an advanced form of this. For those of you who haven't heard, I've got a little trailer out for that. But and Cap and I have been working to get that in a manner so that it can just take over from the regular Iron Man. And so starting in October, Iron Man seasons will be switching over to Ultimate Iron Man. October 3rd is the first, it's season 0, which is effectively a test season of Ultimate Iron Man. And what that means is that, yay, Silicon! What that means is that instead of being a full season where, that's a little dust bowl there, I think, where, you know, the victors, like, it's basically, there could be bugs. It's to work out the bugs. I know that some sand biomes have, like, the spawns aren't random. When the biome is created, it sets what creatures spawn in what area of the biomes. And those specific creatures will respawn where they died. So, ooh, there's something I need to go find out what it is. So if you're golem hunting, what you want to do is if you go through a sand biome at night, cover the entire sand biome, don't see a single golem, don't go back. There's not going to be a golem. Especially if you do see the dune worms and other spawns. But if you do see a golem, try to get that golem to clump where you found other golems in nearby biomes, and then that golem will respawn where it dies. When I did the last season of Iron Man, I actually had 2 clumps of 3 golems that would respawn every night. Now, of course, this was right at Alpha 8. And the funny thing is that I would sleep, go out, and they would be respawned or respawning in the area. I believe it was actually like 8.2 when they changed it so that they only come out at night. Because I was going out during the day and finding them. So it's actually night here, but there's a lot of nasty creatures in the area. So I don't see any golems either. And this little tiny thing, you can just easily cover the area, see if there's any golems. And I know I got sidetracked from my Ultimate Iron Man talk. All right, there's a worm. No, that's a Otyugh. I'm wondering if they replaced the golem in 8.5. It's possible. If they replaced it with the Otyugh, which is not an Otyugh, but it's called an Otyugh. It used to be an Otyugh, and then they changed the model, so it's not an Otyugh. Anyway, but regular Iron Man has sort of lost its appeal since I've been working on Ultimate Iron Man. And because for those of you who aren't aware, who didn't watch the Ultimate Iron Man trailer, who want to know what this is, Ultimate Iron Man is basically like the Iron Man series where you try not to die, go after, you know, one mission a week, but it's harder, but it's set up so that you can go to any planet in the system, but the system is specifically created for the scenario, for Ultimate Iron Man. Okay, that could be the weapons bunker, but I don't think so. Nope, that's another vehicle port. But so each season of Ultimate Iron Man will be a new custom scenario set up specifically for that series, for that season. And that way that you can use whatever seed you want and have a similar or identical experience. So like, and each mission of Ultimate Iron Man is on a different planet. So you'll start off on the starter planet, which will either be temperate, arid, snow, or alien, depending on the season. And your goal for that, oh, there's a lot of lag going on here. Lag and terrain jumpingness and weird stuff. Anyway, you start on your starter planet, and your first mission for the first week is to take out the mission POI on that planet, which means that you have to start the game, build a base, get your technology up to a level where you feel comfortable assaulting a base. This could be a Promethium deposit. Okay, terrain glitching. Terrain glitch much? So you, in 1 week, have to start the game, build a base, get up to the point where you feel comfortable assaulting a base, and take out the core of the mission POI, which is a lot easier of a POI than on, say, you know, on this. It's a lot easier than the bunkers for the starter planet. The bunkers are actually the 4th mission, which is the next to the last mission. At least for now. I might have bunkers somewhere else in later seasons, but for now, that's where the bunkers are. But you start off having to take out a Xerax main base on the starter planet. Then you have to take out a abandoned POI on the 2nd planet. Then you'll have to take out a floating POI. Yay, Promethium! But it's in a radiated biome, which sucks. But I'm actually going to not try to get it because I don't have an ore scanner right now. And then after the floating POI, you take out the Xerax bunker, which could either be the weapons bunker, the weapons bunker, Biolab. There's a couple more that I don't remember what they are. But well, one for each faction: Xenu, Rados, Ghost, Epsilon. And depending on which, planet it is, determines which faction it is, determines which, POI it is. But and then the final mission for week 5 is to go to the alien outpost sector and take out the alien outpost. Now, the reason that I made it so difficult is because people have been like, we're trying to get it so that the only one person, if anyone, completes a season, because it's Iron Man. You're supposed to have one victor, and we've been having like half our group winning on regular Iron Man. So it requires a little bit of dedication, and it requires, a good amount of knowledge about the game. But the knowledge about the specific POIs won't help you much for the first few seasons, because each specific POI has been changed for the missions. The mission POIs are alien admin core POIs, which means that they have their regular blocks are indestructible, and only certain devices and blocks that I have specifically chosen can be damaged. And that way you have to assault it from the ground, but you could, if you wanted to, try to take a hover vessel in, or, a small vessel or whatever. And there's no rules as to how you can attack the bases. It's just, you have to get it done. Now, a lot of them are set up in sort of dungeon style, where you have to, wow, that's weird. Where you have to, okay, the terrain is all wonky now. I might have to restart my thing. Where you have to go in, find certain levers, which opens doors to get to the core, etc., etc., etc. And some of them are set up so that you have to blow up the core with a lever, or, something like that. And I tried to make them more interesting than the basic POIs, but still maintaining the feel of the basic POIs. And it's, it might require some lever switching and all to try to figure it out. And not all of the spawners in a POI can be destroyed. The ones you see can, but the ones that are blended in with the walls, the thin spawners as they call them, are still invincible. So even if you take out all the visible spawners, some of the mission POIs might have disguised spawners that spawn in creatures while you're trying to figure out how to get to the core. Just to add a little, difficulty to it. But after the first week, it shouldn't be that much more difficult to do things. It's just after the first mission, which is the main base, which is surrounded by some defensive structures, you have to actually warp to the second planet with a small vessel or capital vessel to do the second mission. Then the third mission, you have to use a capital vessel only to get to the third mission, because the third planet is far enough away from either the first or second planet that you have to use a capital vessel to get to it. And the fourth planet can only be gotten from the third planet, which requires, again, a full, yay, more Promethium, which requires a full capital vessel to get to. Also, the resource distribution is such that resources on each planet are set up to balance against the levels that you have, so that you know, even if someone does a whole bunch of level grinding in week 1 and gets to level 25, unless they're raiding other POIs, they're not going to have the resources necessary to build, say, a capital vessel with all the laser and plasma turrets and the ammo for those until they get to the higher level planets. So that's just, you know, another thing that I added into it. It took me a while. That's why I haven't had many videos lately, is because I've been working really hard on getting the ultimate Ironman set up and going. Okay, so I'm about to run out of fuel soon. I've got biofuel on me. I should be okay. Oh, there's an old farm. Old farms are able to be gone after because they don't have any spawners. But because the mission POIs are set up with alien admin cores, which makes them, are you gonna fall, minigun drone? The alien admin spawners makes their name tag purple. You are allowed to attack any red named base you want, any white named base you want, because it's not going to impact the missions. Old farm, huh? Let's see. Now this is already a player base. Oh, there you go. So this is already a player base set up with everything we need. It has no power though, even though it's got a solar panel. Okay. That's weird. And we can't access the little thing. Okay, so there's really nothing here to loot. If I had a multi-tool, I could take that and the crop plots and the solar panel and take them back to my base. But as we've discussed, I don't have one. So... C2C, welcome to the stream. I mean, I already welcomed you earlier, but yeah, I've noticed other people who were playing Iron Man had the same glitches that I just been having. I hadn't had them until doing this, and this is the first time I streamed it, but I don't know if those glitches are just, you know, things in the game currently that, you know, that they haven't gotten around to fixing, or if, you know, it has something to do with PC usages while streaming and not. But, yeah, I'm not the only one having those problems. And they've only been going on, the problems have only been going on since Alpha 8.5. So, it's a little weird. But as I was saying, that's one of the reasons I'm not as into this season of Iron Man, because I'm looking forward to things to come. things that I am directly responsible for making happen. And so I've had to spend a lot of time doing that rather than doing this. So, okay, I still haven't found the weapons bunker. It looks like I'm gonna have to... let's go ahead and grab that. Okay. Oh, and that. Okay. Now I should be able to get the things that I need to get the multi-tool up and running. Once I get my small vessel, once I get my mini pod, I'm going to try to find the weapon bunker and get out of there. I'm going to try to find the weapon bunker and make a plan on how to assault it. I'm thinking I'm going to do something risky because, you know, if I die, it's not that big of a deal because, like I said, I'm not terribly into it, but if I don't die, it'll be awesome and exciting rather than doing basically the same thing I did last time, making a small vessel to attack it and, you know. So, I'm going to try to make sure I have enough ammo and weapons to assault the weapon bunker. There's something out this way. I'm almost back to my base. I think this... I don't know what this is. Oh, there's two things. Ugh. The one thing that not a lot of people have mentioned since Alpha 8 is that hover vessels are a little bit faster. They used to be capped at 35 movement, I think it was, and now they're capped at 40 meters per second. And small vessels, which people have mentioned, are capped at 50 instead of 40. This is simply because of the larger planets in Alpha 8. Okay, so there is a junkyard. I do believe the junkyard is another POI that I can take out. Couple of minigun drones. Okay, so there's definitely something wonky going on. I don't know why there's always spiders around the junkyard. And one more spider. Okay. So, the junkyard has no spawners as far as I'm aware. So, I'm going to say that I'm going to go ahead and loot it. Ooh, yummy. Yeah, it's got some alien blocks, but those aren't specifically spawners. Okay. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna open this. Hold on to that. I don't know why I'm holding on to spoiled food, but let's go ahead and use this to fill that. And let's continue searching these. This is the one I was just in. So let's see how to get into these other ones. I believe this one, yeah, this one has this. So this thing has no core in it. Ooh, nice. So if I were inclined, I could put a core on here and make this my base, but I'm not. Okay, and then this is the final one. It's supposed to be sort of like they were transporting all this stuff. Yeah, there's nothing in here. Yeah, there's nothing in here. It's supposed to be sort of like they were transporting all this stuff or storing it rather, and they're storing junk. And then there's a bunch of junk around here. That is a turret. That would be a functional cannon turret if we were to get this base up. If we were to claim this as our own base. But I don't think we want to do that. It does make a decent base if you do, if you do want to turn it into a base, but that's not something that I am currently inclined to do. Okay, so I think I'm going to leave the rest as it is. I might come back here once I have a multi-tool and grab that cannon turret and equip my base with it. But for now, let's continue our exploration. Thunderlane, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us today. I don't know how long your little thing has been up there, but yeah, thanks for joining us. If you're wondering, I'm trying not to die. Okay. Awesome. Wow, there's things all over here. Okay, I think I'm gonna head back to my rebuilt shelter, just straight there, and then finish getting a small vessel up and running. Ooh, satellite wreck. There's nothing to loot there, but it's a decent base. If you... No, wait. The satellite wreck, I think, does have some stuff. I don't know why I'm having this glitchiness going on here. But let's take a quick look and see. If I'm not mistaken, the satellite wreck has a decent amount of stuff in it, but I don't have any need to dig it out right now. Yeah, I beat the Ironman challenge last time, as did like half the people that tried it. So this time I'm going to take a little bit more risks, do a little bit more interesting things, because I'm working more on the Ultimate Ironman and trying to get that going. This is not working. And working on trying to get the Ultimate Ironman up and running. It's like 99.9% complete. I just have, you know, a little bit of technical things to flesh out in it. I think once I get back to the rebuilt shelter, I will log out and log back in to prevent these glitches from happening, if they're not fixed by the time I get back there. Hey look, we're heading to a swamp, yay! Okay, through the forest. Ugh, come on. What is this? That's an armory. I don't want to go right past the armory. Okay. I think we're almost, yeah, we're back into where I had originally explored. So it should be smooth sailing from here. So if I'm not mistaken, in order to actually get into the armor or the weapon bunker, we have to blast our way in with explosives or something like that. And we also have to get past the laser turrets. I'm trying to think because I want to go ahead and prepare myself because I need to find it and get it done tonight. And if I don't get it done tonight, I might not have a chance to get it done before Wednesday, which means that I will have failed the challenge. Okay, we're 1 kilometer away from our base. Let's see. Yeah, the terrain's still being wonky-ish. Okay. So here we are back at base, which appears to actually be running. Some of this terrain ought not be here. Alright, so I'm going to... okay, there it goes. Oh, and my base is now going on and off. Great. That means that I need to refill that, which it should now be working. This thing takes a long time to make biofuel. Okay, armor locker. Add my favorite multi-boost to that. Rasip, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. I need to find the weapon bunker so I can attack it. I'm thinking it's somewhere in this big black blob or that big black blob that I haven't found, but I don't know. Any help would be appreciated. Okay, let's see. I don't know if I'm going to have enough stuff to make all this, but I hope I will. And then let's go ahead and make a multi-tool. And then I'll have to go get Promethium charges, so I'm going to need that as well. Okay. Oh yeah, and I need to access your constructor. Okay. I need to go get some. Get something to eat. I'm surprised those raptors haven't spawned back around my base. There's some food. Nothing like spider steak. Okay. I hear another spider. Where are you? Oh, hello. Come on. Okay. Now that we've got food, I hope this hurries up and makes. Once all those are, ooh, more food. Where's this food hiding? Oh, hello. Hello, food. I need to make up some more rifle or shotgun ammo as well. All right, let's go ahead. Oh, there's a spider out here now. Really? Let's see how far you've gotten. Well, you made up those. You made up 161. Okay, cool. So you made everything that I needed. Perfect. All right, let's quickly throw down a mini pod. Actually, I should be able to. Mini pod Mark II. This isn't going to be everything that it needs, but it'll be most of the things. Okay. So let's make up. Let's see, that's iron, copper, and cobalt. I want to hold on to the cobalt. How much more copper do I need? 22. So if I make 11 of that, that'll give me 22 copper and 11 silicon. That'll put me at 70, which means I will need 10 more silicon. And then iron, I need 10 more iron as well. So that is 5, 10. I think, is that 5, 10 or 2, 4? That makes 2. So that's 2 makes 10. So that's 4, 6, 8, 10. All right, so when those are done, it should... What? Oh! What the heck? Why are you here? Okay. No, you are not allowed here. Sheesh. Who do you think you are? Okay. Your dinner, that's what you are. Okay. I got indigestion, but I ate spice to cure it. Because everybody knows spice cures indigestion. Okay. I'm also going to need you to make me some more of that. And I'll just do that. Okay. Sheesh, this takes a long time. But in 9 minutes, we'll have a mini pod. 10 minutes. Okay. While we are waiting, let's see. Let's go ahead and do a little bit more scouting. Let's go north this time and see if there's anything out that way. Once I get the small vessel produced... Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Game Master, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us today. I need to get the... large constructor working on spider. I need to get the large constructor working on that. I need electronics. Why? Okay. Give me those. You ran out of what? Copper? Yeah, you ran out of copper. Alright, make one of these. Okay. Let's go get some copper. The closest copper... I don't know where the closest copper is. That way. Well, if listening to your class is like listening to an AC/DC concert, that must be one awesome class! Ha ha ha! I'm a huge AC/DC fan. Oh. Keep running over things. Okay, we're almost there. Okay, here we are. And the hole that I was digging in is gone, so let's turrets predator apply. Because there should be a hole right there. Yeah, the hole's refilled. Night, Thunderlane. Thanks for joining us. Okay, so we're loading in. I reloaded it because the terrain was getting all wonky. And I think it's going to get stuck here. Nope. Okay. Terrain is back to the way it should be. Let's try to get a good 100 if we can. If not, we'll just mine the thing out. I'm almost level 8, which is good. I'm going to have to start utilizing my hover vessel as a constructor as well, it looks like. I need something making biofuel, something to make food. I might just want to build a second portable constructor. That's probably the best bet. I mean, I do need to get a food processor built as well. So I think that's the first thing I'll do. Then I'll have my portable constructor focus on making biofuel, and I will oh, I'm almost to 100. And I will build a food processor inside. Come on, just 10 more and then I'll be good. Two, 4. I need 6 more. I need 2 more. There we go. Okay. All right. Let's head back. Where's our base? Is right there. I don't know why it wasn't showing up, but it tends to do that occasionally. Okay. Oh. Our thing is almost complete as well. Ah, home sweet home. Blueprint production finished. Terrain has been recovered, which it shouldn't be. This terrain should not be here. It should all be dug out. Like that. Okay. Yeah, the hover vessel, it's one of my own designs. It's called an SOV, single occupancy vehicle, and it's part of a line that I created for what I called the Advanced Reconnaissance Vanguard, or ARV. And these are on the workshop. Not all of this, but the SOVs are. And the Mark 0 is new. It was it's the most basic one that you can make at level 1 with the hover thrusters. And then the Mark 1s, 2s, 3s, etc. are progressively more and more resource intensive and higher level. The Mark 1A is a combat hover vessel. The C's are resource gathering hover vessels, and the Mark B's are actually small vessels. And they all look basically like this. And it's just a basic, simple design, but it is really easy to get used to using. And then what I've got here is the mini pod. Let's go ahead, spawn mini pod Mark II in. It's just your basic small pod. Let's go ahead. I want to put one of these. I want to put one of those, but I don't have enough cobalt. Oh, let's go ahead and what I was talking about, get a food processor going. Let's make up 2 more steaks while I'm waiting on these. Yeah, that's basically all I need with that. Okay. I'm thinking I'm going to put the thing right here, the food processor. Okay, here we go. All right, and let's just put that there. So now I can detect things in my small vessel. I'm gonna need you going ahead. All right, now let's get wood the quick way. You can only do this with the tier 1 shotgun. The tier 2 and 3 shotguns do a lot less damage to trees. But this is one of the quickest ways to deforest an area and to get the resources from it. Anyone want to object? Huh? Huh? Let's grab those. Are you trying to object? Oh, you're actually going to attack me. Well, that was no fair. Okay. And then I should be able to make and let's put that in there. You can go right there. Okay, and you can make up those. And you will be dedicated to making biofuel. Those are in there for ammunition. I'm gonna make up a little bit more ammo. I'm not quite level 8 yet. Okay. So while I'm waiting for things to make up, you can give me that, and I can put it in here. And we can go exploring. Yes, you're allowed to go into space and to the moon. As for the Starship Graveyard, if it has no spawners, technically, yes. Alright, let's just go north and then search from here. Haha. KY Rousey, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us today. If we get the chance after the weapon bunker, we might take a look at the Starship Graveyard throughout next week. Ah, there's something directly ahead. It might not be directly ahead, but off this general direction. And there's something to the south as well. Oh, is that just a village? Dank may be waiting for me at the weapon bunker, but that doesn't mean he's going to get me. Submerged tank? Oh, I know what this is. This is actually a POI that we can try to loot. I'm not going to worry about it right now, but if I'm not mistaken, that's a larger POI than it looks from above. Not a whole lot, but yeah, let's just continue our trek west, and hopefully we'll find the weapon bunker. There's some floating trees here. Oh, terrain's moving. Oh, there's stuff everywhere. Alright, we'll start by going north. See what we find up here. Must be north-northwest. There's something. I think that's just a crashed DSE. That's something we can loot. It's a crashed ship, which means it is lootable for us. There's no spawners on it. That's something we're going to want to take a look at if we don't die in the weapon bunker. Copper deposit. Promethium deposit. Dank's not always waiting. He sometimes goes out and gets you. Like, if you're on a planet with a patrol vessel on it. Dank's often on the patrol vessels that kill people. Well, this is rather boring. I can't seem to find the weapon bunker because this planet is so huge. I mean, it's only a level 4 planet, but it's still really big. At least they did add small vessel detectors so that we can detect things from a greater distance in our small vessels. I'm waiting for them to do the same thing for capital vessels. I've got a feeling that when they do it for capital vessels, it's going to be the rotating sensor dish as its model, which would make a lot of sense. You've got the small static looking sensor for hover vessels. You've got this little dome thing that you've never seen before for the small vessels. And then for the capital vessels, if they have the little radar dish, that would make a lot of sense. I would never turn down help locating things if you wish to direct me towards it. That is not the weapon bunker. That is like the third armory that I've found, I think. Vehicle port. Vehicle port. No, those are vehicle ports, not armories. Kilometers northeast of the trade port. Well, there's the trade port right there. There's another village that I can't attack because of rules. So if that's the trade port, then it's like up that direction. So I should be locating it shortly anyway. I've got 3 minutes of fuel left, 1 can of biofuel as backup. Lag. Lincoln Lady, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us today. Okay. There's the iron deposit, which means if what you said's true, then this should be the weapon bunker somewhere around here. Ah, there it is. Okay. Oh, it just blew up the oxygen thing. That's fine. Okay, so I believe it's time to head back to base, which I think is this direction. A good distance away. Let's throw that in there. Hopefully we'll be able to make it home. Now that we found the weapon bunker, we can start setting up a plan. The weapon bunker's right on the water, which makes it a little interesting. That's true. It is faster travel going into orbit if I'm just trying to go from point A to point B and not actually exploring. I'll get cold if I'm not in something like what I'm in now. And I'll probably need to put my helmet on and use some oxygen, but But this will definitely not only move me quicker along the planet, but I move quicker in space, use less fuel while in space, so I should be able to get around a lot quicker. You move more than twice as fast in orbit, and it uses a lot less fuel. Alright, let's see how close I am. I'm 5 kilometers away now. Let's go back up real quick for just a second. And then... What? Initializing emergency brake due to low fuel. I've got decent fuel. I don't know why it said that, but... Okay. I can't move. It's not letting me move at all. Why is it not letting me move? I've got 2 minutes of fuel left, people. Okay. Let's do... Yeah, but it shouldn't matter. In space it does, but here it shouldn't. So I'm having to coast down. Stupid. I've had 0% fuel before and still been able to use all my thrusters. I've only ever seen it do that when you're in space. But now that I'm on the planet, I have to defy physics and roller coaster it back to the base. Because that's not how things work in real life if your thrusters shut down. You can't just angle down and roller coaster it. Okay. We're back at base. Let's see. Do I have any biofuel built up? Yeah. You still making up biofuel? Yeah. Okay. Let's sleep through the night. Get more biofuel. Okay. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, Lincoln Lady is actually my my lovely lady. She's downstairs from where I am right now. So, okay, let's put some fuel in the mini pod. I would love to play No Man's Skies. I really would. I haven't been able to afford to buy it yet. Okay, so even now it's not letting me use my thrusters. 45% no thrusters. Okay. Well, that was a waste of fuel. Yeah, I had, but if you look at it now, all of them are on. They're all on. But it won't let me use the thrusters. Forwards, up, down, nothing. Yeah, I just had it was just off. Nothing. Well, let's see. I now know where some promethium is. There's some promethium way over here, which is relatively in a safe area that I could go get with my hover vessel. Okay, let's see how this is doing. Let's put all this power in here. And, okay, so I think I'm going to need to go get some promethium and call it a day, because it'll take a while to go and get the promethium without a small vessel. Okay, so I'm gonna head over to the promethium deposit, which is 10 kilometers away, but I'm gonna go in my hover vessel. And then I'm going to come back and probably do some things off camera, because I've got 8 minutes till this stream is over. And I got less done than I wanted, because it took me forever to find the weapon bunker. But at least I found it, and I should be able to make a good weapon bunker attack video. I'm probably going to use the promethium I have or the promethium that I get from up here. I just realized I'm almost out of biofuel, but at least I can get wood from trees around here and put it in this thing to make biofuel. Anyway, and I'm going to make a new small vessel made for assaulting this POI. It probably won't have weapons, but it'll probably be something more interesting than that. So no, the RCS is on the small vessel. It's working just fine. I could walk the small vessel if I wanted, but in any case, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to call this a stream. I want to thank everybody for joining me today. I want to thank you guys for all your feedback and all your help. And I hope everybody is looking forward to the Ultimate Iron Man as much as I am. So if you enjoyed this, hit the like button for me. And if you're excited for Ultimate Iron Man, just leave a comment down below. Let me know. For those of you who are oh, there's the armory. For those of you who are watching a video anyway, leave a comment down below. And yeah, if you want to see more Empyrion, Galactic Survival, Iron Man stuff, go ahead and subscribe. Ugh. Whoa! I am too close to that armory. Fortunately, nothing important got destroyed on this, just my oxygen tank. As always, I'm KnowItAllDM, and y'all have a good day now.